Oh.
It's really good for offense if you don't want to commit onto the gun. Enforcer's just really good for sitting up here and harassing the engineer the entire time. That's like genuinely viable. Uh, yeah, I mean, you got that up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your sniper wants to be funny on first, if you're ever in water, you can scope in and jump at the same time. If you're in water,
Wow, that's funny. That does not sound busted whatsoever. What's up, Gannon?
and then you guys know about this little sightline right here.
I was in the middle of playing Valheim, but this works out.
Really, really, really important sightline to understand on fourth.
Gannon, do you think you'll be able to play today and or Monday?
Oh, if is the match Monday?
Matches are always Monday unless you reschedule.
Yeah,
Most of
he
the
has
teams
work.
probably aren't doing it. Uh, hmm. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. I'll see. I'll try and see if I can make this match on Monday, but they'll probably not. I'll probably not. My boss will probably not like me trying to take work off early on Monday. I guess if I let him know ahead of time, like if I text him, maybe. I guess I should be able to maybe do something. So okay, this dude's just charged straight into my face.
Well, hopefully
Oh, what happened?
we can fix stuff. Usually, like I would say, take scrims on Fridays with a grain of salt, unless it's a map you like know for sure. Like you guys are still pretty like what IM or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're not even like technically good yet, right? But
Yeah.
we're gonna fix
yeah,
that
we got our asses kicked a bunch of times, but it is what it is.
for sure.
You win a few,
Uh,
you lose a few.
I'm just gonna start going through stuff, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna try doing a review more so with my actual like pencil tool. Just draw. Like that's a NFT by the way. So if you can screenshot that, you
Oh
can.
fuck. Okay. I
Okay.
gotta sell. How much you gonna sell that for?
Uh, it's
3 V-Bucks.
one of one. So
3 V-Bucks. Hell yeah.
depending on how
60K.
apt you are. So I'm just gonna start off with defense because I feel like if you actually understand how to play defense on any payload map, offense just kind of becomes a lot easier because you kind of know like where you need to be and what you need to do.
Facts.
You just know where the holes are. Um, so for rollout on defense, your soldier needs to kind of whip your NG. Like that's kind of like the one of the most important things because the rollout is so long, and you want to have like a gun set up either in the tunnel or like right here just to deny like the bombs over the roof or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
So your soldier definitely needs to kind of like be like, hey, yo, NG, where you going? If your NG also wants to put like a backwards teleporter, you can as well. Backwards teleporters to me are kind of gimmicky. I think they're good because on the rollout for an engineer, if you can get an exit up here and then just, you know, have your entrance here, your medic can take the teleporter back. You can blow up the entrance, and then once you're all set up here, you can put your entrance over here, and then you have a tele going to upper. That's really good. So you can experiment with that if you want. It's not mandatory, but I think it makes transitions a lot smoother, and it just kind of makes building a lot easier in like the long term. Just for holding first, like really, like first is not particularly like a point you would hold. A lot of times you're just gonna have like your whole last combo. I'm just gonna go drawing tool. Like we'll go red because red's a good defensive color, right? How does that show up? You guys see that? You guys see that red? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I
see it.
I might just use like white because that sticks out a lot better. Usually like we'll just have like the whole combo within this tunnel entrance here. just to draw like a better picture of how that might look. This is just like very standard, like cookie cutter. You just have like your sniper here, your gun here, your pyro's just kind of spraying down here. There's maybe a dispenser chilling, and your medic's just kind of hanging out here in the back while you tank your sniper, and your pyro watches your spy coming around this corner here. A lot of time, the hold's kind of evolved to where what happens now is like you have like a soldier just kind of chilling out right here with like a scout. The heavy plays right here in the window, and he just kind of watches like this cross right here, and you just kind of have the ability to harass things like over here, like the Tomislav as well, which is really good. The gun will more so just kind of be set up like right here, um, just to shoot the bombs on the roof and help you shoot on the roof. Your demo is just going to be kind of play more in this area, being very careful of this sight line right here. But your demo playing here means that if your heavy gets pressured by anything on the other side of this wall, your demo can spam over very easily and get free kills while they try to kill your heavy. And your sniper can play, this sight line as well. Your sniper can play to watch like, cart from tunnel. You can play to watch that. You can play in here to watch this. Like, there's a lot your sniper can do. Um, but that's kind of like what we do in invite, because having a heavy here is so annoying because you're not really allowed to play up on this log. And anything that's able to kind of get on the log and pressure this angle is really good on first, really early. And if they try and go wide and just put all their money into SVS, like, it's so risky, just from like a defensive perspective or from an offensive perspective, because if your sniper dies taking an SVS here on offense, the defense can kind of walk out of the tunnel and kill your cart pushers and then reset back before your sniper gets a chance to set up a good angle. Just for like general spy spots, like your spy can chill up on this little lamp right here. You can play like, usually the house is kind of like the safe spy spot. Like the ramp is good. This little window right here is all right. Like up here is fine too. Like, as long as you don't die like really late on first, that's like the biggest thing for your spy to kind of be aware of. But a lot of spies will just come up here, jump on this, and jump on here, and just kind of sit up here and just kind of watch the entire time. And if you want to go for a pick on a sniper, you'd be like, hey, I'm gonna decloak on your sniper. Can we guys peek a little bit? Yeah, okay, decloaking now. Maybe decloak like right here. Try and kill the sniper. The sniper dies. Your combo will push out a little bit and pressure cart. And once the sniper comes back alive, you guys run back and just kind of reset back to this little hold right here. But more times than not, really, like, again, this isn't really like a point you want to hold. Just in the grand scheme of things. I'll just kind of draw like a little, like, I guess, warning lines. So if the cart is like, we'll say, this area right here, like anything behind this green, you guys are good to stay. Because the cart moves kind of slow, even if it has like ×3. So if you lose like 1 or 2 classes, you can still kind of stay and play the point. But once you kind of get like into this area, I would start making considerations on who died. So if you lose your demo, lose your sniper, lose like an important combo class like your medic drops or something, you probably just want to play back out on a second if the cart's anywhere in this area. And then if the cart is, just straight up like anywhere from here to here, and you guys are down to sniper, like this is just pretty much straight up, I would just leave right away, no matter what it is, because the cart's like too close, right? So these kind of 3 zones are important. I think a lot of people usually like for me in like match scenarios, if I'm not very sure, if the cart's like right here and our sniper's dead, I'll probably just leave pretty much all the time, right? There's no reason to really die for it. Even if your sniper's dead and our sniper's dead, I'll just leave because you don't really want to die for card on first because second hold is so much better. Any questions on first at all? Like it's pretty linear point.
Nah, not really.
Yeah. good here.
As Emma, where do you want me to play usually? Like near
As,
roof
as
or
demo, like just kind of playing here is fine. You can kind of hug the wall and spam over. And
okay.
if you see people trying to shoot your heavy, you want to angle your spam more towards like this area. If people are trying to shoot your heavy off this window, because your heavy will
Okay.
be right here, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of harassing cart. Your cyber can be here too. Like you're just gonna be playing more out here, and then or you'll be playing back here and spamming cart.
Okay.
Leaving early is always good. One thing when you guys leave, definitely make sure like you're all watching for spy and watching for like bombs. Like I don't necessarily think IM players have the sauce in them, but some soldiers in invite will try and like speed shot into tunnel and try and like force a medic. I've seen it happen a couple times. I don't think it'll happen here, but
Our
just make
comedians
sure
know what
like
to do.
just make sure you're like kind of watching for like a lot of stuff like while you're leaving. You don't want to get cheesed, right? That's the worst thing that can happen after a pretty good first point, right? Need to get my headphone charger real quick.
Simply do. Our comedians simply do this.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm just waiting.
Okay. Holding second. If no one has questions for first, so holding second is kind of like there's like three really important factors. First of all is just like tunnel control, upper control, and vision on their combo. Like those are the three really important things. So your spy living on first is really important just because like being able to call which way their combo goes. You guys remember like strong side, weak side, right?
Oh yeah.
The Bible. It's essentially the same thing here. Wherever their combo is, your combo needs to mirror. So if their combo's in upper, your combo's in upper. If their combo's in tunnel, your combo's playing on the ground in this corner, right? Because you're essentially just mirroring whatever doorway they're trying to go, and you're just playing to stuff it. Um, that's a very, really, really like probably match defining skill for like Swiftwater is being able to kind of rotate, understand like who needs to play and where. So I'll just kind of highlight that real quick. So first of all, like you're gonna have your flank, soldier and scout and spy will kind of be the ones in tunnel. Um, if their combo's an upper, like obviously your spy really can't do dick to their team, right? But your spy can still go into tunnel and set up plays. So I really want your spy and your soldier and your scout to be talking to one another and be like, yo, can you decloak on their soldier and then we'll pressure a tunnel? Yeah, sure, okay. So your soldier and spy will walk in with like your scout. You'll stab whoever in the tunnel and take a flank fight, and then you'll kind of retake. The biggest thing for your flank is to make sure that if their combo's not in tunnel, you're kind of holding like this angle right here. Like this is kind of like where you're trying to hold and deny, so they can't peek here or like get access to side tunnel. Like you can even play side tunnel and kind of play this spam game while you wait for your spy to get in position, and then you kind of walk forward with that. Like that's super fine too. But definitely making sure like you're controlling that they can't peek out of main or can't peek side tunnel is your flank's number one priority. If you guys get forced out of like out of main tunnel, trying to fight them here is a little awkward because they have the kit like right here, right? So usually I just recommend trying to go like side tunnel and then just come this way with your spy because you're closer to the kit technically, right? Right, because if you go this way, you have to like come here and go this way. But if you go this way, you can kind of like get bounced into it sometimes because like a rocket goes behind you or something like that. It's a lot more consistent. Um, soldiers on banner, obviously for defense, right? We know these things. But yeah, I definitely need to make sure like your spy is calling, hey, combos upper, combos in tunnel. Sometimes they might split their sniper, and if the sniper's in tunnel, then you definitely need to coordinate with your spy to make sure like, hey, we're gonna try and push their flank, pressure the sniper out, so he's not allowed to get like a free angle here and whatnot, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Just because a sniper is in tunnel doesn't mean your combo drops down. You guys know the upper hold, probably. It's very, very brain dead. I'll just kind of like try and get like an angle right here.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's a goated angle. Yeah, so ideally, I put heavy right here in like this window most of the time. Dispenser here is actually very important. Um, and then in dispenser, like I just shove like a medic, shove like a pyro, shove like a demo. Your sniper can play these backstairs. Your sniper can play here. Demo has stickies on the door. And you guys are just kind of waiting for them to like peek and commit through the door. Your pyro's gonna air blast them in the doorway. Your demo, kind of spams whatever. Basically, you're in a scenario where they're never gonna push through the shutter dry, right? But they might do it in post. So the biggest thing you need to make sure you're doing as like a defense is making sure also the gun. Like I think the gun just right here in like the middle or the gun right here is really solid.
Yeah.
Prefer that a lot.
So as spy, I'm guessing probably just enforcer from that window here, because it's
Yeah,
kind of
usually
fucking
on offense.
impossible.
Yeah, usually on offense you're just gonna enforcer like here and be annoying
Okay.
and kill a telly, or go in tunnel and do the reverse of what we talked about, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so tunnel, like holding up here, like your demo is just gonna have stickies right here, like your heavy's gonna be playing like back here, just kind of like helping watch your spy. Your heavy can also play like on the back stairs right here if you're like really worried about like a spy coming up that way. Your sniper can like watch this sight line. Your sniper can play on the back stairs and watch like this back stair sight line in the tunnel. Your demo I just put stickies up here. I think stickies above is better than stickies below. They're harder to clear if you're trying to like detonator it. And if they use, you're pretty much just gonna go one for one. Like, oh hey, when they use, okay, or we're using our pyro. Your pyro doesn't really even need to peek all that way to kind of deny this. Like, you just kind of sit here, stare at the door, and if your demo tries to shoulder peek you, you just air blast once. But if they're doing like demo pyro, like if your demos is kind of shoulder peeking, oh hey, their pyro's up here, they use demo pyro, then your pyro should just go one for one. You guys should just uber your pyro, have your pyro actually stand in the doorway and just air blast them back, and then back up. One thing that's like a million a billion fucking like IQ is abusing building rates on second. This is like what a lot of invite teams will do is they'll end up running like the demo. Is like the one map where running the Satoichi is actually really fucking good on both offense and defense. Because what happens a lot of the time is teams red or blue will use first to go through the doorway, which means their Uber will end first, right? So they'll already be building Uber by the time yours is ending, right? So what happens a lot of time is on offense, they'll use, oh hey, they used, okay, we're just gonna back up and then we're just gonna build with the Zatoichi, and then whenever they're like building with like this weapon, they'll get more Uber, and then they'll have like just enough ad to run another Uber into you guys on defense before you have time to build one back. Does that kind of make sense? I'm not sure if you guys play sixes at all or not, but
Yes.
I know Scout usually
I say
builds for
sixes. A
them,
young
or Demo
Sanji
does
says
as well.
something. There we go.
Shut up with this.
Now I have your attention. It's like, this is a language I know.
I've been paying attention whenever you mentioned demo or combo.
Is
I
that
ins-
Luigi's fucking stupidly good
I've
for
been playing
building?
balloons this whole time. I pay attention whenever
I
you say
s-
something about combo or demo.
How many times have I said the word demo?
I think you've actually said it 6 times.
I've said it 8. You're not listening.
Fuck!
Inexcusable. It's
I was
crazy.
close. I was close.
Yeah, you were close. Okay, you get a pass. That's fine.
No, the one
Okay.
issue I have is like, it's just transition, honestly. I can play well on cost, it's just payload's so much more harder for me.
He's just bad, dude.
So a
Yeah.
lot of like payload transition and just like engagement is that since you're on defense, a lot of the burden is just staying alive and understanding that you're never at like impetus to walk forward, right?
My one issue, no.
Like, because you just kind of kill people who try to feed into you all the time, right? Like that's the benefit of defense. Like they're forced to take a lot more risks than you are, right?
Sure.
Okay, but do you guys have any questions about this upper hold? Like, I'm not really too worried about this, honestly.
Yeah, no. What I want to know is the lower hold.
The lower hold, it's simple. Shrimple, actually, if you're into that.
Crimple.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens here is I will go like this because I think this is a good way to highlight it. Anything that I draw in the tunnel is either further back in for you guys with the picture. So ideally, we'll say that their combo is in tunnel, right? We'll just draw like blue lines here, right? This is their combo, right? So what happens a lot of time is we need to make sure our demo, pyro, and medic,
Am I the
Con-
first X?
whoever. Ideally, it's like a triangle, right? You can have any combination, but ideally, since your demo, you don't want to be right here in the corner, right?
Med's gotta be back.
Demo,
really.
medic, pyro, in
Oh.
this general area. Your sniper can play here too to kind of watch this sight line, so we'll put like an X here, but your sniper playing up here is fine too. What I do here is I have my soldier play up in upper and watch the shutter. My heavy will play right here, or in this general area, kind of by the gun, with your NG, and your spy will just be chilling here. We can throw your scout here as well, kind of in this mini combo, right?
Is that for the like ground mode, like on main, or is
Uh,
that the absolute
This is for ground.
ground? Okay.
Yeah, so if their combo's called in tunnel, this is where you guys go.
All right.
Reason for this is that having a demo scout pyro here and a soldier here means that you guys are just kind of allowed to play this corner really hard and deny them from being able to spam your gun, right?
Yeah.
Your heavy up here gets to see the entire point, so it's really hard for a spy to like come on your gun. It's really hard for like a spy to decloak anywhere
Pause.
near your combo, right?
Major
just-
pause.
You guys have
Oh.
the humor of a 5-year-old.
You guys are all 5.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, he just sees everything pretty much, right? So that's
Yeah.
kind of like why the heavy there is so good, and the soldier and upper just means that like, you know, soldier, shutter, tiny doorway.
So let's say our spy gets dropped out of nowhere and their sniper goes sight tunnel and we're just holding there. Like, will anyone like go for him or?
So usually, if you guys need side tunnel presence, you just shove like your soldier and your scout over, and you move your heavy over to like right here in this
Okay.
area, right?
Yeah.
That's like the ideal scenario. Oh hey, like sniper side tunnel. Okay, we're just gonna like go right here and deny that best we can.
All right.
It's not like crazy difficult per se, right? But yeah, just kind of the way you would play that is I'll just kind of run up here and be annoying and bonk my head on every fucking doorway, right? Tier 6.
I thought you played the invite.
I do. It's hard to jump with like my push to talk.
Oh, okay.
Like
It's hard.
that's like the one thing. Like every time I like, cause my push stop's caps lock, right? So if I need to like
Disgusting.
move, I mean it's like what I've been using for years.
It's alright, I guess.
Mine's V.
Because you hit it with like your thumb, right?
Nope.
What do you guys hit V with? Your fucking
My
index
dick.
finger?
My dick.
Dick.
I see.
I just
I
whip
see.
it out and just.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it.
I see.
I just bomb on the desk.
I should probably put it on like my mouse, but that's besides the point.
I'll
Anyway,
put-
but if you're like a separate side tunnel, like you can just have your med stand here too, right? And be super
Oh,
safe.
okay. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Map geometry. God bless. Also, since your pyro's here, they're never gonna get like spam onto your team, right? And your
Okay,
demo can
that's
just
nice.
spam this forever. Like you're not just gonna stand here and just not
Yeah.
react to like the sniper, right? Also, since like your demo's here, kind of shoulder peeking, and your scout's like getting a buff and peeking, like you can see the sniper pretty easily.
Yeah.
So like if there's like no sniper here and their combos here, it probably means he's either like baiting right here, or if he is side tunnel, your medic can just back up and just play like right here. And because like we have like the soldier here, like the soldier can just do this to the sniper too, right? Like this is
Yeah.
fucking ass cancer to deal with. Because you don't even need to peek that guy, right? You're just allowed to do this for free. And like if the heavy's up here, like you can also kind of like use the bullet hit skin to kind of clip some fucking toes or some shit. Like I don't know, bro.
What is your obsession with toes?
I said the word once. What's your
It's a
obsession?
lie.
It's his mom.
You're thinking about it,
Your mother.
overthinking in your head. But no, yeah. So that holds. Like, you guys have any questions about that? Like, it's a little weird but it's just very effective. And what's really cool about it is I'm not sure if your demo like main caller is here, but
Yeah.
if you're ever here and it's like even Ubers, it's really okay to rip an exchange early if they're standing like right here, if you like see their medic. Because if you see their medics just standing there and you want to go with like demo scout, they use, you can just back up immediately and play around your gun and sit here and just kind of kite the Uber, because then they have no Uber to actually peek the tunnel out with, right? So that's a really good way to kind of play Uber percentages, um, without too much risk. And then again, like the soldier and heavy just chilling up here, best friends forever, watching for spy, right?
All right.
Any questions for folding second?
No, that was pretty much it for me.
Okay.
That
I
was
will
great.
say
Thanks a
like, just for like backing out a second, if you ever lose your gun and the cart is like in this area, I would just back up immediately. Um, if you have upper control, then this is pretty much like good. And then if you still have like upper control and they're trying to push anywhere else, like this whole area is very okay to play with. But the thing with this point and like with pushing Swiftwater specifically, like point to point, is there's a recurring theme of if you just kill the gun and play cart, it can fuck up a lot of defenses that don't pay attention, because a lot of the points go under the defense, like where you hold, right? So if we kill the gun and start playing cart and get the cart right here, suddenly you're under the defense and they have to like over peek into you to actually shoot you, right? Which opens up a lot here. It opens up a lot here because you're looking down, right? So I would say once the cart's kind of past like this little thing right here, I would just back up and leave. Refining seconds not really a thing at your level, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much in the micro, unless they like wipe, right, or they're up like 1 or 2 or something like that. It's just
Yeah,
not something
fair,
I would
honestly.
really have to think about or worry about too much, just for practicality's sake, right? The biggest thing I just want you guys to work on in scrims is making sure like your second holes are strong. Like you guys are making sure like they're not allowed just to. Also, teams will stack onto you too, right? Like everyone knows, like teams will try and stack onto you here. If you're really worried about sacks, like your medic, if you don't want to stand here, you can just chill like on like the bottom floor and bait your heals for a couple seconds, or you just even chill like right here and bait your heals with like your heavier pyro. And if they like try to run like a flog or run like a beggar soldier through, your med's like super safe, either under the stairs right here or even like way on the health kit if you're super scared. But if your spy is doing their job, you should be able just to kind of call like, hey, there's soldiers up here, or hey, there are flog pyros in upper, so you probably know what's gonna come next, right? Pretty intuitive information. Any question?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
No.
third, holding third. Do you guys know how to bunker hold? Did I talk about
Usually I
bunkers
try to
with you
hold
guys?
Al Qaeda.
I have no idea.
The
I
fuck
just
is
killed
Al
things.
Qaeda? What the fuck do
I
you
was
call Al
not
Qaeda?
there for the bunker call, but we got 9/11 call here.
Yeah,
That's common. What the fuck?
the the bunker, the bunker is just right here, right? This is the bunker. The bunker is the gun is right here, dispenser right here. Your engineer's just sitting here and whacking this dispenser with like the wrench, being all derpy. Your medic will be chilling here, like your heavy will be chilling here, your pyro will be chilling. Like your heavy can play like right here and kind of watch main. Even play like right here if you're scared of sniper and watch this little angle. Your pyro is just running around, flaming everything,
Where
right?
do I play? I want to tap back into BDD6.
What house are you?
Demo.
Demo? Here, I'll show
They're
you what you
restricting me
do.
off soldier witness.
Why? You're terrible.
I know. That's what I said.
Demo.
It's a 9v9. I can't have that much impact.
So demo, if you're just basically here shooting cart the entire time with like heals, and you're just getting heals sunk into you. You can either peek from
I
like
go up top
the gun
whenever
side.
they're trying to push red room though, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so bunkering is good if they try going anywhere that's not here.
Okay.
That is the gist of the hold.
I
As
should just sticky jump up top to rotate. 'Cause
nah,
of
I mean you can just run up with your team
oh
and
shit, I
be
didn't know
good.
that even existed there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, stairs. this map is not handicap accessible.
I can't fucking play.
Wow.
But no, like if it would be funny, like if you're on Lockler or something, like you can get up here, it lines up this spam, and fuck some people up pretty good with that.
That's honestly a good strat. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one?
The lock and load spam.
I mean,
Yeah, lock and load's been
pipes
taking over sixes. You ever
pipes
know?
will reach there too. I mean, it's kind of a sad world we live in where the default rocket or fucking pipe bomb launcher is the third best pipe bomb launcher. But
It's because it's look.
Rip.
Everyone wants to be like Danny so bad, so that's why everyone uses it.
A
yeah,
lock and
I
load?
get.
No, the Iron Bomber
Iron
originally.
Bomber, yeah.
Oh, I am.
Uh,
I
but
use
yeah.
the Iron Bomber to be
So
honest.
the big thing here is that the only thing that doesn't change in the bunker is like the way your flank plays. Your soldier will just be here to like control silo. Your scout will be kind of orbiting your soldier as well. Your scout honestly should be rotating a lot to get buffs, helping clear spy like anywhere, like on like the second floor. Your scout can also just like spot this and whatnot, and then run back, get the kit, stuff like that. Um, Also, if you're on scout, you can do jump like this too if you're really worried about like crossing dumb sight lines or anything like that. But the like really big thing is making sure like their sniper is not allowed to live in the window for post uber at all. So your soldier living on the silo is really important. Like if you get pressured off in main, just gotta come here, grab this kit, get an arrow, and then rebomb, and just try and like hold it right the best you can. If you're ever knocked off silo or like you can't hold windows, you need to let like your spy or like your scout know, because your spy will ideally just gonna be playing like back here, right? You guys like that? That was pretty sick.
I don't care.
Like your spy will be chilling back here, kind of calling where they go, and if your spy ever sees a sniper go up in the window, like you just want to go onto sky pretty much all the time, right? Just because it's like a free pick, and if that sniper's dead, everyone's allowed to kind of peek out of the bunker and shoot cart. But your spy also needs to kind of call, hey, they're going. I'm not sure what you guys want to call that. I call it red room, but if you guys want to call it something else, that's fine too. Or like IT, whatever you want. 'Cause I just call that like apartments.
I call that I call that Al Qaeda.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to make sure you understand it, because the biggest thing is you want to make sure like your demo is in the room and you're spamming this before like they get through the doorway, like if they're going upper. Ideally, the call is early enough to where like if they peek this, they're already getting spammed, or your sniper is set up watching this cross. Like a sniper here is really fucking good, because if you can get posted up this way, like you really can't get sniped, and you just sit here and watch this cross. And if they try backing up and going to abs, you can come here and deep peek, and this is like just a nasty fucking sight line, right? So, just stuff to keep in mind. For third in general, like once the cart is like right here, I would just back up. But third's really not too difficult to hold. Like a lot of it is just making sure like you're playing your bunker right, and you're getting early calls on where their combo's going. And if they're trying to play like in main, your demo. Okay, he's good.
I'm here.
Your demo should just kind of come here on like the left and take like an angle either like wide right here, and your heavy can play right here with you, and you guys just kind of play here. Reason this angle's good is because if they try and like run somebody at you, your heavy's just there to shoot them, right? And then
Do you play
just,
balloons at all, Witness?
no, I don't. I play better games.
What the fuck, loser?
I played that game once with like Slimish, and then I got mad, and I never played it again.
This game is
Balloon?
peak.
How do you get mad at balloons, bro?
Just talk
It's
shit,
just,
dude. I'm
it's
kidding.
just,
Because he's ass.
it's just boring. I don't know.
The dog shit tower defense game.
I had more
not
fun
even
playing
good.
like stock solitaire
See,
on my computer,
this
bro.
is-
I don't know what to
Witness
say.
has such a base take. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
There's reasons why.
Solitaire is fun though.
Say it.
Wait,
There's,
I can't even
there's
say
reasons
anything.
why
He's
what?
better than me in every way. Fuck.
There's reasons why what, man?
He's
Let it
better
out.
than me. I can't say anything.
Let it out. It's all right. Hey, man. I'm just gonna say, if we're playing to get better, nobody's above you, because we're all here to learn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why you should MGE Witness.
That's
I think
why I
could
don't
maybe win on
MGE.
Soldier. Probably. Possibly.
Maybe. I don't.
Maybe.
I only MGE one person.
That is.
My roommate.
Nice.
That's sign language for he doesn't.
My roommate is a ex-Froyo player.
Okay, let's
APM.
take guesses. There's no way it's Ash. If it's Ash, I hope you know I'm gonna be so jealous.
No, it's the Korean one.
Oh,
Jay?
Oh,
Jay.
Yeah, me and Jay live together.
That's
Oh
kinda
yeah,
hot,
I'm not
huh?
winning that. Never mind.
Okay.
GG.
We just can play Overwatch now. It's chill.
Wait, you're playing that shit game?
I work in collegiate for Overwatch.
That's fair, honestly.
I get paid.
uh,
I get paid to watch streams. Do you guys have any questions for third? By the way, third defense, like why you guys are in the bunker, or like why you need to rotate. Like that's always like the big thing. I feel like with teams, whenever I mentor stuff, it gets kind of confusing. Like
They
I
don't
show people.
understand why.
I mean that's like the biggest part, right? You need to understand why you're standing somewhere so you can make your own conclusions, right?
yeah. So as spy, I should
Mhm.
generally just be like calling positions
Yeah, you spy
around here.
on Swiftwater low key is very much just like steal spy more or less. Like because you're just really trying to call positions. Like you're more active on second than you are on third because on third your biggest worry is just their sniper being allowed to sit up here and then like the window's untouched, right? That's
Yeah.
like your biggest fear. Um, what's really good is if they're ever standing right here idly and you check their minigun and they have like 40 and you guys have full ad, you can run an Uber onto them through main and just collapse on them, which is obviously really strong, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, just that you're just playing like the call stuff very efficiently and making sure like you guys don't, not have a sniper called where you shouldn't be, and you're calling where their combo's going. If their combo is like not on two and they're playing more over here, I would just kind of work on harassing card with your team because it's really hard to get a pick if they're all kind of bunkered up in here. So your time is better spent just kind of like being like, hey, we can just like farm the engineer trying to push cart, or we can just kind of like make sure like if their sniper tries to go window, and you're just kind of like you're like sitting here cloaked and you see him scoped up, you can decloak here, line up a shot, and run away, and just be really annoying, right?
Yeah.
Because snipers hate that shit where spies will come here, shoot them once, and then they have to unscope to look at you, right? All right. Any other questions before we go on to fourth?
No,
Cool. Do you guys know the fourth Easter egg?
no.
No.
Cool.
Easter pit was started.
So on fourth, this is a secret. I call this the field trip, right?
Oh, no.
My
Yeah.
Field
skull's
Trip. Yeah, we
broke.
know
I don't
that
know what
one.
that is.
Okay, you guys know the field trip. Okay, this is actually important for your demo. If you're ever in a scenario where you guys get wiped on third or lose a lot of people on third, so you gotta think about like rotations. So this is a really shitty spot to try and refight people from, right? Because it's like super uber low
It's
ground,
low ground.
and if they're set up, it's really hard to fight this, right? So Swiftwater has an area called behind, to where if you guys ever get wiped on third, you guys should never ever ever go this way, because you'll just get fucked, right? It's much better for you guys to have your soldier whip everybody. You come up these back stairs, you can have some people play through the one way, and the rest of your combo should just go this way, and then holy Jesus, we're on even ground, or you're on high ground if you want to, right? So this is a much better way to refight fourth, just in general. Um, like your sniper can get set up in the one way and kind of watch this. Like you can have like a soldier, just kind of lurk for a second, get a buff, and if you want to like just kind of do one jump here and kind of spam their combo, you can. Or like if you want to follow your sniper through one way, you can kind of come here. You just kind of draw eyes and be annoying. Come here, and then once there's a fight going, you can just kind of like bomb this way and kind of bomb the healthcare or whatever. Like that's always really good too. But you like kind of do that to make sure like you're never fighting off like the low ground. If you're ever other than that, like if you guys are playing like fourth, there's like two different holds, right? So there's the forward hold and there's a normal hold. The forward hold's really good if they give you the space, and you kind of do it to, like stuff points. So forward hold, what? Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like this is so effective, right? So forward hold is your soldier will live in the garage with like your scout, right? Your spy will live somewhere behind, probably just like on top of the silo. Or just kind of calling wherever their sniper's going. Soldier here, scout here. Your NG, you can have the gun set up here. Like this is pretty good. It's like at like the top of the hill.
Where's
You're
this
gonna
Spencer go? Behind that house?
Spencer can go like in this corner or even like further back.
All right.
Because the idea is that you're gonna have your combo, which will be like your medic right here with your heavy and your demo and your pyro will all be playing close to the choke. And you're just gonna kind of heal bot your demo. Your
So the
heavy
gun
will,
denies the bomb that could possibly fuck us, right?
yep, and the soldier and scout are here to deny the sniper cross right here.
Ah, I see. I
Right.
see.
Pyro is here to watch decloaks, and your NG is just kind of like wandering back and forth like a robot looking for spy. Your sniper can just kind of sit right here as well and kind of watch the choke, or you can kind of try and counter SVS like right here, because if you're like right here or right here, you can see the angle and kind of kill the sniper in like the A spot, which is really good. But this is like the general forward hold. If you're allowed to set it up or ever push them back, this is kind of like the hold you guys want to do if you have big ad. Knowing, like I would say for your matches and like even your scrims, knowing when you can set this up is very good for getting really good times. Other than that, like if you aren't allowed to do that, I mean this hold here is fine too. So all it is, it's kind of the same deal. Well, you have like usually just a dispenser right here on like the wall with like your medic. Your heavy will watch one side, your demo will watch one side, your scout will chill like kind of on beam, but primarily kind of play to control this area with like your soldier living in like the apartments or the fucking garage. If your soldier can't play in the garage, you're just gonna play here in the yard and just kind of watch the shutter the entire time with like your scout. So if you, ideally if your flank's allowed to sit in the garage, that's really good. If you guys get pushed out, just play here in the yard instead. The gun, I don't really recommend putting it anywhere right here. I think putting it just at the lip is fine.
Where
Uh,
part of it's covered by the lip.
Yeah, like I'll zoom in. Like usually just like
Yeah, you could put
just
it.
like right here is fine.
The
Just like
tracks?
just like don't like put it here or like where where you can't see shit, right?
I usually
Pretty brain dead shit.
I usually put it where it's like slightly peeking over as level 1, where like you could barely even see a pixel of it, but when it
Yeah, that's
levels
fine.
up to level 2, it's like perfectly covered.
So for this hold, ideally, you're just gonna kind of call whatever side they go up. If they walk up this left side, you're just gonna kind of have your demo come here on like the left and match the spam with like your heavy, and your pyro will kind of watch this side too, and your medic will just kind of play here to avoid spam as well, or hug the wall to avoid the spam while somebody watches this cart path. It's kind of on your like scout and like your soldier to kind of spam this, and you're just kind of playing this side with like your combo a lot of the time. If they go this way into your flank, you just shoot their combo in the back. Like your heavy can walk around and shoot them right here while your demo shoots them in the back right here. It's pretty strong. Yeah, not like a whole lot to talk about. I mean, the biggest traps I think people fall for on like this point is that if the cart is ever like past this line or in this area, don't try fighting cart. Just go back to last. Because this is kind of bait because you have to walk out so far to actually like shoot it, right? If their sniper's dead, don't be afraid to peek. That's like a big one. It's also pretty good to try and spawn camp their sniper if you can. Pretty good spy point back here. If your sniper's ever here, you can just kill that guy for free, right? Or you can decloak like right here. Come in, kill the sniper, die. Tell your team to peek. If they don't peek, you get mad, right? Been there, done that. Any
Real.
questions for fourth so far?
Not yet.
Cool.
Nah.
I can probably like watch a demo of you guys playing after tonight.
Don't.
Actually, no, I'm fucking watching your 9:30, so I'll just be able to do that.
Yep.
Because I mentored the other team too. Okay, last,
Oh,
pretty
God.
brain dead. Ideally, what I'll do on last is I will go on scout and then kill everybody. So you can do that. So for engineer,
Okay.
gun here or dispenser here, gun here. Do you guys know about this sight line with like the sniper? If you can get up on top of this thing. and you can see.
Oh, icky.
Ooh, that is an icky spot.
Someone gotta tell Chop about that.
Bro's
Chop
dropping
needs to
stuff.
know all of this, but he's never gonna fucking sit here for this shit.
Yeah, because
He's too lazy.
He's good.
Why wouldn't dispenser be with the combo with the team?
They don't need it because they have this, right?
Okay.
Like, because you're just kind of being selfish because it's hard for the spy to get on you, right?
Little double telly setup. Walking the stairs.
Ideally for your heavy, I like to play right here as heavy a lot because you can sit here and do this to people. You can sit here and walk down this way, and you can also do this to people. Really, really, really funny.
It reminds me of the one
Um,
game I played where I was sitting in that pocket for like a minute straight before finally
Your heavy
dying.
can sit here. Your heavy's allowed to do this. Basically, your heavy's is gonna be playing like this, like L shape, right? And coming and doing this. And if you stand here, you can body block the spy too, which is really good. Your combo will just be playing here, like lower, just shooting cart the entire time. Not a whole lot to really talk about. If they try Ubering here, your pyro's just gonna sit here and air blast, right? Not a whole lot to really do with it. Air blast, you kite, you wait for the Ubers to end, you shoot spam into the window. Your heavy just kind of stares at cart. Your gun shoots at cart. Your soldier and scout will primarily kind of be rotating around last. Your soldier and scout will either be playing over here like far left and kind of controlling like one side of lobby. So if their combos here, you're just gonna try and control this part of the map, right?
Pero cúrate basura.
If their combos on that side, you're over here just playing this side.
That was an interesting thing to
Um,
say. I'm not gonna lie.
Your scout can also like roam lower and like annoy people as well. Like getting like your flank here is good. I think as long as your soldier and scout are together and calling what side of lobby they're watching, your combo can figure out the rest, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the main idea, and then you just kind of sit here and kill them and shoot cart and then GG. I mean, last is kind of hard to push because they have to get you off high ground and then push cart. But it's really hard to get you off the high ground in like the first place, right? So as long as you kind of value the gun and value lobby control, you should be good.
Okay.
Pushing. Pretty brain dead. You guys have any
Real.
questions on defense?
Nah.
I feel like a lot of this, once I kind of see how you guys play, I can kind of start doing my thing, right? First of all, don't get stuck. Is your heavy here?
Hagen, yeah, he's
Okay,
Hagen?
your
Yeah,
heavy
yeah.
needs to get good at this jump, and it's like basically the high invite divider, right? If you can make this jump or not, like you're either really good or really bad. But being able to do that as spy or heavy is really good because you don't need to walk across this. You get right into their team, you can take the health kit, and then you kind of shut out their demo from being able to peek, which is really good.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
But the problem is you're on heavy, you're slow, and it's hard.
People
Yeah,
say
see,
jump.
and I'm killing myself. GG.
Nice. That's awesome. Killing ourselves is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I mean, I did
Do
that
kill
upward
yourself.
weekend. I don't know how he didn't win.
All right. So pushing this, I mean, sacks are like, I mean, do whatever you want, go die. Like if you want to do this, you can. Like, if you want to be funny, you can do. I mean, you can do like a water jump if you want. Like what I might do is I might come here and get a buff, and I might walk over here and come to the water and use this wall. It's kind of like do something like that to people. I don't know if it would be funny, but going off the wall is fine. There is fine too. Biggest thing, I'm not sure if like your spy is here, but definitely making sure you guys like use this shutter to kind of watch where people go is really important. Um, if your team is inept and like they don't watch this, making sure the house is clear is a really big thing because you don't want people collapsing onto your house, right?
Yeah, that'd be bad.
So if you're not sure people are in here, ask your spy to cloak in and try and find people, right? That's just a really big one. Also, spy check this a lot for spy check that for spy. The way you kind of secure first is your sniper wins SVS, or the cart gets right here, or you guys just kind of control like both of the outside windows here. So you might get like a soldier here to just like spam this with like a heavy, and your sniper is set up, through trenches, doing that scope stuff we talk about, right? Which is really good. As long as you guys are playing here and just kind of harassing the tunnel and killing the gun, like you should be good. Like they really shouldn't give you much resistance on it. But ideally you want to make sure you get control of this part of the map initially, and then just kind of help support your cart pushers. And whenever you guys are ready to go, like bring your med out. Make sure your medic watches this corner for spy. Like check this corner for spy. Like not hard. Check for traps right here. Check for spy in this bush, right? Have I told you guys the tunnel rule? What's yeah? Any payload map where there's a tunnel and you guys cap same on Swiftwater, we don't go upper first. We just go through tunnel, and you help your flank push the cart all the way to about this wood area. Once you guys get here, all that's gonna happen is that your combo can choose the Uber out of tunnel, or you can choose to like rotate back into upper. This
Yo,
helps
heads
because
up. I'm probably gonna call for a push. Well, no, that's Spain's decision, but I want to push through tunnel because can you go into your paint mode real quick?
I don't think you're playing today.
I think I asked him.
I think tunnel Ubers are good. I definitely think like
I asked Payne. He said, "Yeah."
they're fine. But the main idea is that we go here, we get the car here, and then we make a choice. Uh, what's really good is like if you take an Uber here, your sniper can go into side tunnel with like your like scout or somebody. You play here, you post up. They use, we use. Your sniper step in side tunnel, and you guys just kind of shoot them when they're ending here. You walk out. Your soldier can like bomb up here and get under them, jump again, be annoying, whatever the fuck you want to do. It's pretty good. Um, as long as you use and kill the gun and push cart, like that's all pushing is. You guys need to use, kill gun, push cart, make the defense peak, and then shoot the people as they peak. One thing that's really good is like you guys come this way, play here. Um, you can have your heavy and soldier play an upper as well and peak post. So once you kind of come here, you be like, hey, we're gonna take an Uber out of tunnel with my demo scout. Okay, your soldier can just like whip your heavy, and your soldier and heavy can go play upper. And once you kind of like you use out a tunnel, what's their combo probably gonna do? Yeah, and as soon as they drop down, this whole area is open, right? And then the engineer just gets fucking victimized, right? I would use a different word, but that's not a very good word. So your soldier and heavy are gonna victimize their engineer while they're on the ground, and then you have a soldier and heavy on top of them, right? I would recommend doing this like most of the time, right? Okay. Any questions for that? If you guys ever push out of shutter, all you really want to do is like again, like I talked about, you're pretty much just gonna use as soon as they use like I like doing demo pyro. Demo pyro come through, we use, they use. Your heavy will watch the door. Make sure your heavy stands in this doorway, by the way, so the spy can't get in the room. Okay, open the door, we use, okay. But both teams don't have Uber. Your demo is going to Satoichi build. You're gonna get Uber first, and then you're just gonna run heavy demo through the doorway. Your heavy can come here. Your heavy can also like play in this little angle, shoot the gun, drop down, come down this way, and fuck their team because they don't have Uber yet. And I guarantee you, if they don't have Uber and they see an Uber, where's their medic probably gonna go?
Out.
Right here, right into your heavy's arms, right?
Right here in Heavy Zone.
So he's gonna get a nice Putis surprise, as one might say. Uh,
Oh no.
okay, but yeah, the biggest part of that is make sure you use. And then you build with that Zatoichi, you get the Uber, and then you use immediately. Heavy demo, Pyro will play the door. You really just need your Pyro to bait, and then you're gonna get your heavy or Pyro down through here, shoot the gun, kill the gun, drop down, come this way, kill their team, get your combo secured up here. Once your combo's secured and their combo's dead, you can kind of drop down, play cart. If their flank's here, they die to your combo. If their flank's in tunnel, your combo can just pinch them with like your flank. You play cart, you win, right? The biggest thing on this point is just kind of if like one push fails in upper, just go into tunnel and play with your sniper, right? Play with your sniper and try and kill the gun, and your spy can just do spy shit, just play in the window and shoot the gun. Any questions so far?
Mm.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go into third because I have a review with another team. But
He's two timing us.
yeah, I mean, I get paid, bro. Do you guys have any questions on pushing this point?
Mm-mm.
Have you guys struggled? Like, well, I guess what maps, what points have you guys struggled on in the past, like
We have
as a team?
struggled. We have struggled on third.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
mostly third.
Mostly
And a
third.
bit on
Okay,
second.
so third is really just like I said, you want to make sure your sniper gets like you guys have like good presence in like boiler. That's like kind of the key. You want like your sniper to be able to play this angle. Really good angle, by the way. And your sniper able to play this angle, and you have control of silo. So your soldier should just try and like work on. Also, you can shoot through. Oh, wait, what? I'm old. Used to be able to shoot through that, but you also do this too, which is fine. That's why you run smaller crosshairs on soldier because you can hit more precise rockets. But no. But no, like ideally sniper and upper, and then you want to get your combo to control this area. But you guys remember what I said about breaking down pushing on this map? Kill the gun, push cart, make their team react. If your spy wants to be kind of a Chad, you can like jump up here. I'm pretty sure you have enough speed to kind of do that, or you can do shit where you like come here, spy, jump up here, you get up here, and then you just kind of decloak on them. You hit like the fucking goaded like surf and just stab somebody in the face, right? You can do shit like that if you want. Um, but yeah, definitely make sure like you're pressuring different doorways as a team. Like if the gun, and always shoot the gun as a team. Like hey, I'm shooting the gun in 3, 2, 1, and everyone tries to peek and kill the gun. Once the gun goes down, you re-heal, and then you try pressuring cart, right? And always ask, hey, I'm pushing gun in 3, 2, 1. Oh, hey, I'm not ready. Okay, well, wait. Okay, you ready now? Cool. 3, 2, 1, we'll go. Um, okay, and then pushing fourth. I mean, I'll watch you guys push this tonight. I'm not too worried about pushing fourth. If you guys have trouble getting it up the hill, just go flank. Like, go flank with your sniper. The sniper is like the best thing you can get. If you're able to kill their sniper, or if they're playing close here, just try going over here instead. Like go away from them and just try and like play here in garage and play away, and then kill their sniper. Come here, play in the yard. If your sniper's allowed to play in this area, you win the game because it's like the fucking Microsoft like Green Hills fucking like you see everything, right? So that's like the really really big thing about this whole point is getting control of yard and playing around your sniper and playing the long spam game and playing like a long fight. If they're down sniper and demo, I would just run it up the hill, get your heavy here, and have your demo either play here or play over here on the far right. Um, and then pushing last is really just like honestly, I don't even fuck with any of this. I just go 9-man main all the time. Um, with like Uber, like the idea is that if you guys have Uber, you're gonna kind of push the cart to like right here because once the cart passes this box, the, this will open, right? You get the cart right there, you back up, you get healed. Okay, cool. We're running demo scout. Okay, demo scout we're gonna use up top right. You're gonna use here, use early. You're gonna just shoot only the gun, and you're gonna kind of take this Uber kind of wide here and try and end to this area. And while that's going on, while that gun goes down, everyone else here will just kind of play cart, right? And your soldier can like, if you want to bait, you can kind of whip people, jump up into like here, try and like get behind here, and just kind of like play here for post and kind of spam rockets at people. Or you can just kind of spam rockets at cart, reload, and then once people are all kind of dead, you can kind of come up here and bomb into someone's face, right? I do that most of the time. I feel like it's most consistent. The biggest thing is just killing the gun. Like, yeah, if you can kill it here, like, all right, I'm gonna go do this other review. Do you guys have any other questions? I think it might be better just going forward if we started at 6 on Saturdays, just so I have enough time to talk about stuff. I didn't expect this would go so long. Is that okay
Yeah,
with
that
you guys?
works perfect for me.
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
just
fair,
don't.
honestly.
Or I could just like review both you guys at once, but that's like a lot of people to talk to at once. I mean, you guys are kind of getting the same information, but
Yeah.
I think I mean, I guess it'd be better just to kind of do it like start at 6 and do one team at a time.